Hello wonderful people and welcome back to Liz Catherine channel. I am Liz Catherine and today we are on FloraCraft again for the start of episode 2. This episode was slightly chaotic, more chaotic than the last episode, but it was still a lot of fun to film and I hope you have fun watching it. As always, subscribe, like the video, and yeah, we're really killing sheep in the first few seconds of this, aren't we? What a great intro. I guess it's kind of become a tradition to just get food at the start of every video and kill animals. So that's a lovely tradition we have going on at the moment. I'd also like to say thank you so much for the love and support I've been receiving. Thank you for all the nice comments and all the people that have taken the time to like the video and just be really lovely to me and my content in general. I had no idea that it would take off this far and I was stuck on 18 views for more than a day. And I thought that that was as far as I was going to get, but we're 2,000 views in at the moment of recording this now, so thank you so much for that. It's absolutely amazing. Also, in the first video I had to search for quite a while to find a village, and when I looked back at the footage like 20 times when I had to edit it, I noticed that there was literally a village right in front of our faces within the first few minutes. So if you'd like to find that, you can go back in the footage of the first video. It's like within the first 2 minutes on a mountain and we all missed it, so that's unfortunate. And here we see our very first bee bed, which I lovingly stole from them. And to be honest, thankfully this village had a bit more for me than the last one we went to. It had a pretty good chest of emeralds, even though none of the emeralds could even get me anything. But it wasn't that bad. I mean, compared to the last village, it was a lot better. I was happy enough with it. And then we killed an iron golem like usual, and this is a bit more of a struggle than the last one. I had to make 2 bridges in order to get this iron golem. But here we go. We got rid of that iron golem pretty fast as well. And this time we also had a stone sword, so that was a lot better than the first one. We also finally put the fish to good use that we killed last video, and we got ourselves a cat like one of you lovely commenters suggested. So we went up this hill to chase this cat. For some reason there was only one of them. I was kind of hoping for like 10 cats, but we only found one of them, and it was an orange cat, which I tamed eventually. If you have any name ideas in the comments, please let me know. That would be great. I think it's more fun if you guys named it rather than me, so I will let you guys do all the naming and top comment, I guess I'll go with, for the cat name. I don't even have any name tags yet, but I guess we can kind of imagine that the cat is named, and I think that'll be good enough for now. Also, here comes our second iron golem, which is enough to make ourselves some armor eventually, with all of the iron we had last time, and an iron pickaxe, because that's also very important. I also realized around this time that the suspicious stew I was intending to make was not good enough, because I was actually lacking in a particular mushroom, and I had no idea where to get that mushroom from. So we journeyed back home instead, and my cat got very good at teleporting, which was great, and we didn't have any fatalities on the mountain, which I was worried about. It's a very cute cat. I mean, look at that adorable face. And look, it's turning towards me. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. We also fixed our hunger around this point as well. I didn't just leave myself to die, don't worry. We cooked some of our food that we killed earlier on in the video, and we just lit up some of the caves. I thought I was very brave into going into these caves, but I had one look at the strawberry creepers and I kind of just lost it, especially because I feel like because they were cute, I wouldn't be afraid of them, but there was just too many. And look what we found. Some lovely pillagers. Speaking of being afraid of things, I was thinking that I was very brave and I was ready to protect all the villagers that they were just gonna take control of. So I went after these pillagers. It was 3 against 1, and apparently they have 24 hearts and I have 9. 24 times by 3 versus me. No, it just was not happening. So I ran. My plan backfired. I felt like I could pretty much dodge their arrows and just run around, but that didn't really work very much because I didn't really have that much food to waste on this. So I ended up just running for my life and trying to play a game of dodgeball. I got some of their hearts down, but they got the majority of my hearts down. So yeah, I quit that idea pretty quickly. Obviously not yet. I was still attempting on destroying these villages. I didn't want to lose my life fighting these villages, even though I probably could have, because my base was quite close to here, I just still didn't want to. So I ran, and we made a little hole, a little trap for the pillagers, which I didn't end up using because they were just refusing to go down here. And when they did follow me down here, it was by surprise, and I didn't realize they were following me down here. So I was too scared to put them in the trap. So I went after them again, and we couldn't find them. Where are pillagers when we need them? And why do they only turn up when we don't need them? That's my question. We also got some lonely iron that I didn't end up collecting because I got scared by a spider. I feel like this video, there's a lot of chaos and a lot of just me being scared. And the last video, there was a lot of struggling. So we kind of have a theme going on. Not sure if I'm very happy with the theme, but it's definitely an interesting theme. The spider followed me out, and I was just not. I know I could have, in hindsight, I could have just killed it with my sword, but I just wasn't thinking straight. I was too traumatized from the pillagers to, for some reason I thought that the spider had like 24 hearts as well, so I just ran. I was like, nah, I'm done. And here is when we have our second heart attack of the day. I was crafting something, I don't know what I was crafting, but I turned around. And look what I saw. These beautiful, I literally had 3 bars of hunger at that point. And they were, they were back again. I was playing Minecraft in full screen, and they looked a lot bigger to me at that point, and I was just, no. I don't know why they were just following me around. I thought that if I outran them by 64 blocks, which is what it says on the internet, that they would leave me alone. Obviously, they didn't know what leaving me alone was, and they were just very cranky at me. So they followed me and followed me and followed me. So we decided to make use of the fact that we were stranded in the middle of nowhere with barely any food and nothing to get food from. I did still have my fish, but I really didn't want to waste them just in case we found any more cats. So yeah, I didn't eat for quite a while until I was practically starving on 1 hunger bar, and then, only then, did I waste my fish. But yeah, we collected some materials because my base that I'll be making next episode is a cozy little cottage that is just made of wood, basically, and moss. A lot of wood and moss. And cobblestone, mossy cobblestone. So finally putting that mossy cobblestone to good use. And we needed 3 stacks of spruce wood, so we quickly got that. I think I have a lot left over. I didn't really calculate how much spruce wood I needed. I kind of just guessed. And I mean, I feel like we can't go wrong with 3 stacks. But while we're making this wood, I feel like we should do kind of like a challenge. Let's see, what kind of challenges can we do? I think the first thing I should probably do while we're having this like chopping wood down montage. Oh, the chopping wood down montage is finished. That's great. I should probably just say a few things about me and why I started YouTube, because this channel kind of popped out of nowhere, and you might be thinking, oh, what is she doing here? Like, there's not even an intro video. I had previously, last year, spent a lot of time in hospital and a lot of time just not really doing anything, so I started playing Minecraft and watching LD Shadow Lady's videos and the whole kind of Life Series squad and Hermitcraft squad. And because I have so much time on my hands, I've decided that I will start putting out videos so that other people like me who are experiencing a similar thing with all the hospital visits and stuff like that, or people that just love watching Minecraft YouTube videos, can watch these and I can put a smile on their face. That's the goal of this whole channel, and that's the reason why I've started, and hopefully we can keep going for quite some time now. As you can see, we found a lava portal in shape of a love heart, kind of, which is really cute for this kind of segment of the video. But yeah, we found that lava portal, and I'm going to make a nether portal. We did get some flint and steel. I didn't actually end up making it into a nether portal, like lighting the nether portal. I did make the nether portal, but I didn't light it, is my point. But we'll do that next episode, or not really next episode? Maybe next episode. Next episode or the episode after. Really, we're planning quite far in advance at the moment. But yeah, soon we'll light the nether portal and we'll go back to here. But I think I was a bit worried about just going back at this point of time because the pillagers were still there. So I was just trying to make use of the fact that I was pretty much here with nothing to do. So I did make another portal. Also, if you have any questions, we could put together a Q&A at some time after all these FloraCraft episodes have finished. So please leave your questions down in the comment section below. And any tips you have, because I'm just starting out, and any tips would be greatly appreciated. I will put some comments on the screen at the moment of tips that I already have gotten. Yes, I was manually putting in blocks into the crafting table, and I didn't realize that you could, hold right click it is and put them in the crafting table. I didn't realize you could do that, so I was doing it manually for quite a lot of time, and by the time I got pulled up on that, I had already pretty much finished recording. So I will be fixing my mistake and no longer doing it manually next episode. And here we have our first flint and steel, which we made, and then we fixed our hunger bars. And we did that by cooking some fish, which I really didn't want to waste because fish have such small hitboxes and I was really struggling to kill them. So in the end we did have to waste them, and I would rather have wasted them on cats, but we didn't actually end up finding any more cats because all the villagers had either one or none. And the only village that had one was the one cat that I took. So we tried to test our luck with rabbits instead, and as you can see, the rabbits did not want to be pets. I feel like rabbits will just find any way to die. Whether intentional or unintentional, if there is a way to die, the rabbits will find a way to die. So we struggled with that, but there was one rabbit that did want to come to us, which was good, and we followed that rabbit along. I was so worried that I would scare this little guy and he would fall off the mountain as well. But he seemed a lot more keen in living, which was good. So we made a little section. I was very happy about this dude following me. And we made a little section in the mountain so he could get up safely. And I was always watching my back to make sure that he didn't find a way to get rid of himself, whether suffocating in a wall, if that was even possible, or just running off and breaking the lead. So I was always checking over my back. And then we found some lovely pieces of iron, which I got. Not enough iron, but it was good enough. And then we started the long journey home, which wasn't because I was far away, but because this little guy took so long to get back home. His hops were very small and very time consuming, but we got there eventually. And same for the cat. If you have any names for this little guy, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will just use the top comment or a comment that I like and then name him that. When we get some name tags eventually then we can name him as well. They seemed pretty happy together, so we then visited another village, and it was actually the exact same village, just from a different angle. So that was some great luck. They seemed very confused why I was there for the second time, and there was an iron golem, but I didn't really have the patience to kill at that point, so we just went adventuring, more adventuring. And as you can see, there is a nether portal in the distance. We didn't need another portal since we already had our own nether portal, but I did need the gold from it to make myself some armor, and I was hoping that there would be some good loot. So we went up this hill in search for a good lucky chest, because our luck hadn't been great with chests recently. And we got a golden chestplate, which I was very happy with because I didn't have any chestplate armor. I was gonna make a helmet with the other gold I had from getting rid of this gold block that you will soon see from this nether portal, but I decided not to because I feel like it wouldn't look good on my flower crown, so I just made golden pants instead, and you will see I collected that gold block. And if you're wondering why the nether portal has so much obsidian in it now when it didn't originally, that's because I tried to light this nether portal as well till I realized that was a crying obsidian piece on it, where a normal obsidian piece needed to be. And I couldn't get rid of it because I didn't have a diamond pickaxe. I wasn't going to stand there for ages and use an iron pickaxe. I don't even know if that would have worked. So instead I just used up a lot of the obsidian pieces in the chest and just left it. But maybe one day when we have a diamond pickaxe we'll come back and do that. We then chopped down some more trees, this time oak, as I mentioned before. We needed a full stack, actually 2 stacks of this, and a stack of birch as well. I didn't realize this at the time, but we were adventuring into dangerous territory. Because I'd seen the pillagers so often, I had completely forgotten where I last saw them. So, yeah. We saw them later on as well. It had been 3 hours since the first time I saw them. I know time doesn't seem like it has passed, but it was 3 full hours. The pillagers should have definitely despawned by now, yet they were still here. They were... I don't even know why they were here at this point, but because I had my full hunger, I could run. And run I did. I went all the way down to the snowy biome and made sure to never come back again. I didn't see them for the rest of the video, and I'll probably never see them again because I left shortly after this, and I just rage quitted because I was so done with seeing these pillagers that were just following me around everywhere. So yeah, I wasn't very happy about this. So we left the snowy biome and we went to go chop down some more trees to fill up the amount we needed. While we're doing this tree chopping montage, I should probably do another little challenge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say different Minecraft materials and then put funny voice effects on my voice. So let's try that.
Mossy cobblestone.
Birch planks. Furnaces. Crying obsidian. A diamond chest plate. A beautiful bee bed.
Stone pickaxe.
Gold ingot.
Pink carpet.
Wax slightly weathered cut copper stairs.
And with that, our very unusual voice changing segment is complete. So we return to our base for some outlining of the cottage we will be building at the start of the next video. So please stay tuned for that. It took a few trials to decide where I wanted it to be because I wanted there to be enough space around the base so we could see all the different sides of it. So I finally settled on a particular place to put it after quite a while of thinking. This video was very fun to film, but at the same time very chaotic. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I never see a pillager again in my lifetime. And this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope this video brightened your day a little more. So far, this was Liz Catherine. You are watching FloraCraft episode 2, and I will see you wonderful people next week. Have a lovely day, and goodbye!